feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit ice cold, Trey Young.
What's good, gang? It's your dog in the building, man. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks Daily. We up in here, man. I know what time it is. Let's chop it up about these Hawks, man. Shout out to the homie Cars. We're going to get straight into it. Salute UGA Rules in the building. Mike in the building. Georgia Kid in the building. Dwayne P in the building. I didn't even waste no time, bro. I didn't even set nothing up, bro. I'm going straight off the fucking laptop. All right. So y'all know the link. I already dropped it. Y'all come through, holler at your boy. Y'all know what time it is. We got show up in here. What's good, my guy? We got.
I'm all right, man. How you doing today, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. You know what time it is, man.
I do.
Let me clear my throat. Salute Foot in the building. Al in the building. What's good, Al? Hey, I know you need to tap in. I know you be working that night shift, G. Tap in tonight. The homeboy Georgia Kid in the building. I'm going to get straight into it, family. Y'all can see I didn't even set nothing up, bro. So if my audio all jacked up, it is what it is. I'm just out here at the kitchen table. So I read this article last night. Well, not article, but I read what the homeboy Cars had put on Twitter. Salute the Cars in the building. Y'all know me normally. Y'all know I fly off the hinges immediately. But I said, you know what? I'm a chill. I'm going to sleep on it. And I was like, I'm going to try to wait till this evening. But I couldn't even wait till this evening. But I said, I got to get this off my chest. So it is what it is. Shout out to homeboy Solution in the building. Oh snap! Making them Solution taking a break from making them play and whatnot. But let me go and get into it. Family. Let me get into it. Y'all see it. So the front office, blah 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 blah. Okay. Um, they want to use a wait and see regarding major changes, which means for the most part, the Hawks are content to run it back with a club that's underachieved last season. Facts. Putting yet more distance between the Hawks and their 2021 Eastern Conference final appearance. This meant keeping the young Murray backcourt intact. Not that there was ever any attempt to trade either player. Young received his rookie extension a year ago. Murray locked in another 4 more years. Unless something changes, the Hawks are in it for the long haul with this backcourt. Also, of course, also added that they also chose to keep DeAndre Hunter, at least for now. Hunter was extended a few summers ago, but Atlanta is still waiting for him to reach his peak, or maybe he has. In that sense, Hunter is the most likely candidate to become the next Collins, a young starter who loses his shine, and is more likely than not to see Atlanta in the rear view. All right, y'all see what it said. Y'all, man, listen. So I'm gonna say this real quick, man. So after reading that, it's safe to say I don't need to get on. I don't need to hit up any DraftKings, bookies, Vegas, and put any money on the Hawks going to the finals. It's safe to say that.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I mean, like, bruh, Jesus. I mean, oh, I can't. I listen. I guess I can't do nothing but maybe in hope that these players take a jump internally. Obviously everything gonna have to come through internally. Um more effort from the players, better defense from the players. Hopefully Quinn can obviously, as we all know, we're not really worried about the offensive side of the ball. I mean, unless y'all see something I don't see, but mainly Jalen Johnson, AJ. I don't even know why I'm gonna say this. He got a name, but Hunter, Okongwu.
CC, sadly.
Well, I mean, these four I just named. I guess we really got to rely on these guys to take like a major jump,
Mate.
maybe one or two take a high enough jump. I mean, in order for us to reach that level of being an elite basketball team, positive side of me say and I've said it before, I'll say it again. Y'all heard me say it thousand times. I mean, not tricking off games we should win. But basically, it seems like everything. If we want a better Hawks team, everything going to have to come through internally. I mean, what's your thoughts on it? Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say.
It is what it is, Damon. That's their call. They wanted to do this. We'll see. They'll probably be visited again on the trade deadline, I imagine, where the team is around the trade deadline, and
Well, hopefully,
hopefully,
hopefully we're not sellers at the trade deadline.
hope not
I
either.
mean, that's obviously if shit go. It would have to go way left for us to be actually sellers at the deadline. You feel me? Um, who knows who's going to be available at the deadline? I mean, at this point, man, I ain't gonna front. I ain't even looking at no championship, bro. I'm not looking at championship right now. Right now, if I was putting my money where my mouth is, I could see us. Now I'm just going off of paper. We all know we actually got to see these boys play because you don't know what type of Hawks you're gonna get. Um, I could see us top 4 in the East. I could see it. Maybe with Philly not looking too hot right now. Obviously, everything I'm saying is based off what I see on paper. Okay. Maybe with Philly, but you still got your up and coming teams. Are they gonna take a jump that could jump ahead of us? Like, I've heard people mention Orlando. I've heard people mention the Pacers. I mean, yeah, I think we could be top 4 in the East, right? I ain't tripping, am I?
No,
Yes.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
no, you're not tripping.
Oh yes.
And reason I say, hey, what's up, Solution? Georgia Kid, Justin, mine.
Come
But
on, Foot.
Shout out Foot.
reason why I said this is I'm gonna go back again. When these dudes play basketball, they play basketball, right? And number one, I didn't expect anything else to happen because who's available that's gonna instantly make the team better? Nobody. Siakam ain't coming. Who else available in discussion with trades and anything? Nobody.
Nobody.
That's why I made that bet with Matt. So he's gonna need to run me my money in a couple weeks. But I'm just saying.
Run that bread, bro.
Hey, the thing is, your favorite word, they be tricking off shit. It's not that they're not capable of doing it. They just don't do it. Right? So there needs to be some type of accountability with this team, in my opinion. Right? I'm not saying they're world beaters, but they just need to stop.
Mike.
Think about the games we lost, right? We be beating the brakes off somebody in fourth quarter. We just be tricking. We beat the good teams, then come back the next day and lose to Charlotte without LaMelo Ball. That's effort. The problem with this team is effort. Again, I'm not saying they're world beaters, but what we win 41 games, something. Whatever. That's not us from a talent and skill level. Is what I'm saying. If that makes sense. So I know you wards me right now, but again, have some accountability. See what these dudes do. That's the only thing you can do, right? If they're not, get rid of their ass. You by trade deadline. Who wants it? That's where I'm at right now.
Well, I mean, listen. We know what do we do? We do know we stuck with. I want to say it like that. That sounds terrible. We know Trey and DeJounte. We know that's going to be our starting backcourt at least for the next 3 years. We know that already. We know the benefits. I see your head move over there. I saw your head move over there. But listen, Justin, listen. You already admitted that you believe, like I believe, that Trae Young will not co-sign a Murray move. We know this already.
I mean, look.
He wanted him here.
He wanted him here, that's true. But my hope is that Trae Young will see the light at the end of the tunnel and understand that trading DeJounte is the tunnel. Is the tunnel. You just gotta just say it ain't. We gonna see. We gonna see if DeJounte want to play defense this year.
He gave up way too much to get him. Way too much.
The team want to play defense this year.
That's true.
And not just DJ and Trey got to play defense too.
That's true. But I gave up 3 and Gallo for you to be all defensive team guard. And last year you was not no all defensive team guard.
Well, I mean, first I need to shout out my homeboy Georgia Kid. I ain't never heard him speak this much ever.
season getting close. He ready.
So salute Georgia Kid.
Putting ass whooping on the Phillies last night, or butt kicking last night.
First 15 minutes of this show, he done said more than he said his last probably 15 appearances up here. Shout out Georgia Kid. I like it. But let me hear from my guy Solution. I ain't heard my betting guy right here. Solution. You good? You Gucci?
Man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
I mean,
What's up, Mike?
well, DeMond, I'll just start with the Southeast Division. When you're talking about the Hawks, you got to kind of simplify their competition. So I'm looking at the Southeast Division. We got Miami, who we had in the play-in. We know what we did in the play-in. We didn't go much after that. Miami went a lot further than us, but we were competitive. Then you got Washington, who is like rebuilding. Orlando, they kind of like trying to, they got some good talent, but that's kind of remain to be seen. And Charlotte, if we cannot trick off 3 games of Charlotte every year, I think we'll be fine. So just looking at the Southeast Division, now when you posed the question, you was like, can we be top 4? I got to be realistic and look at first our division. So we know Miami, we know how good they are. And you look at other teams, we should be able to beat them. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I think we can definitely be top 4. And you posed a question on the other show. He's like, how much is coaching really involved? Well, I'm looking at the timeline of everything, and I said, well, damn, did Quinn sign up for this shit? Because we back and forth on this shit like every week about, damn, like, where we going with this team, But we talk highly of Quinn, and I know Quinn ain't gonna take this job because he don't see some kind of potential in what he got, right? So my whole thing, yeah, I think coaching makes a difference because we done went through Pierce, we went through McMillan, and maybe because you said, okay, it starts internally. So the first thing internally they did is, okay, we got to fix our coaching. We done went through 2 head coaches. We done had a lot of locker room issues. We done lost Herder. We lost Reddish. We got to get a coach in here with the players, with the locker room can be controlled. We need to get someone who can play long trade that can, like what Foot is saying, that can show some accountability and some leadership. I look at the other centers in the East. They got Adebayo, Miami, Washington. They ain't really got no center. I mean, Orlando, they got Banchero, and they got some little pieces. But holding on to Clint, as much as we talk about Clint, he is a defender. You're gonna need a defender there in a minute. I wish we could have upgraded with Clint, but it is what it is. But he does not hurt us. He doesn't make us worse. He's played with Trey for a while. So the thing with this team is, will they listen to Quinn and what he's trying to do? I think because he's a hard-nosed coach, I think he can bring along the young players a lot better. Because, Demond, we going into a whole different kind of like tenure with the Hawks. We ain't never had to rely on no young talent to try to get from a 41 and 41 team to say we be a top 4 team. When was the last time we ever talked like that? Like we had Teague and we went out and got Millsap.
You mean with like expectations? Like I don't remember the last time like we looked at the Hawks and was like we had expectations of we should win 45, 50 games. It's been a minute. There's been times where we thought the Hawks was a good team and then come surprise us. Like, the 60-win team, they caught us off guard with that.
But we've never went through the draft. Like, this is the first time we've actually had any kind of excitement with the draft with Gay and Buffkin, and then, what I'm saying? And we talk about we gave so much up for
Murray.
Yeah, but shit, man, we ain't had nobody damn Joe Johnson that want to come here. So it's like, damn, it ain't like we a city where everybody just want to come knocking on our door. So shit, like, yeah, we had to give up a lot to get him here, right? So it sucks, but that's just been our history. Like, we're not a team where like free agents just come here. So I'm like, okay, well, damn, yeah, it sucked. We gave up all the draft picks, but then you look at our history, we just ain't never had any good fortune with drafting or either free agents. But I'm happy that we're finding people who want to like Trey, invigorate the city. DJ coming back. The young boys, they want to step up. So and then we going out and get. I mean, Quinn ain't won no championship, but he is. He wants to win, like Nate does. So my whole thing is, I'm looking at the East. The East is still, to me, it's wide open. We know Boston. They came out talking about Tatum talking about, the finals is not enough. He's ready to win. That's who we got to worry about. We got to worry about Boston and maybe Miami. You know what I'm saying? So we can get some chemistry. We borderline still there with the poorly construction stuff. And I mean, internally, they got to get that right. They got to get chemistry between these young guys and the leaders, which is DJ and Young, and they gotta show themselves that they can play together, and we can put away this poorly constructed talk, man. And I think that's going to be Quinn's job. I think that's why they brought him in here, because that's why they let JC go. We talked about his usage. You know what I'm saying? They need to get usage in the right areas, and they need to get some accountability and some leadership, and that can take us. It's so hard to talk about finals, man, because that's what we want. I've been listening to the Shine Man up here, but I mean, we just tired of being teased. Eastern Conference Finals. Then we digress to 41-41. I know they're gonna do better this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, when are we gonna get to that talk where we can get a championship, right? And that's what the article talks about, because the GM knows they're not really there. We know they're not really there, but it's like, why this team just don't get something that can get us over the hump, man? It's so frustrating.
Can I add something real quick? Real quick.
Go ahead, Floyd.
This season is solely on Trey and DJ being leaders and taking this team to the next level.
Yeah,
that's not the coach. This is on Trey and DJ right now.
Really?
Yes, as leaders. To get
I'm
this
more,
right. X and O's.
I'm more leaning toward. I think this is going to be. I got a lot of. How can I say it? My eyes is on Coach Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because people have been telling me, give him an off season, which I think that's fair. That's fair, even though I know how, and I'm an instant I'm an instant oatmeal type guy. What's the show? I'm a JG
for instant gratification.
I'm a JG Wentworth type guy. I want my shit now.
JG Wentworth. Boy, he went back.
I'm a JG Wentworth guy, man. I'm a Dion guy. I want to win now, right? So, but it's fair. It's fair, and that's why I tell people. Usually, my first response is strictly emotional, and it's not rational, right? But I understand, like, okay, that's fair. Give my off season, and the reason I'm on Quinn is because I went to go look at the record she had in Utah, and I saw that first year. He took them and made them almost a 500 ball club. Next year they was at 50 wins, and they was at 50 plus after that. So I'm like, okay, I'll sit back and give him a chance, man. But player-wise, now when I'm looking at the players, first of all, I gotta ask myself: is Quinn plus 10 wins? You know what I'm saying? I say no. Maybe he's a plus 5.
But
6.
It's not just Quinn, though.
Well, no, right now I'm just looking at. I'm just basing stuff just off, because every time I get in a debate with somebody, they always tell me. Just like the other day, they was telling me, Quinn scheme. Quinn Monroe was up here, scheme. So, I mean,
but like, I do want to.
Demond, let me cut in. I want to cut in right quick, because we saw the tricking going off with Nate. I mean, with Pierce. We saw the tricking off going on with Nate. Is it fair to say, if the tricking off games continues with Quinn, I mean, they can't trick games off no more, bro.
I mean, they've already tricked games off under Quinn.
You right. If they tricking, if this season they continue to trick games off at the rate that they have, especially last season,
yes,
we know who. And then what Foot said is right. It's on Trey and DJ leadership.
Yes, bro, because that's the difference between 5 and 10 wins.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what? I did the numbers on another show. I took the Spurs game, the Rockets game, and if we would have beat Charlotte twice instead of losing 3 times, we would have been 6th seed, 6th or 5th. I can't remember. It's gonna be one of them.
I think
right?
Yeah, and there's more games than that we tricked off and we showed. Besides just those games.
Yeah, those are the ones
Those
that
just the
stand out.
obvious ones. Those just the egregious ones. Those are just the egregious ones.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just like, listen, man. So that was
my question to you is: do you think he is the answer to stabilize teams' IQ and their resiliency? And do you think he's going to bring that to this team this year? Because you said you looked at his records and saw he got better every year. If a coach gets better every year, that means he's doing something right. He's making,
and that's why I'm kind of that's why I when I sit back and think rationally, giving him an off season does make 100. It does make sense. I do believe, and y'all can let me know if y'all agree or disagree. I believe Quinn Snyder is the first coach that Trae Young has had that actually knows more of the game offensively than Trae Young does. You know what I'm saying? So somebody where Trae can pick his brain, not looking like at Lloyd Pearson, like, bro, what the fuck? What are you talking about, bro?
I'll say it's the first coach he respect in the NBA.
Okay, yeah,
I like that, Justin. Might be the first, not that he know more.
You sound like Matt.
Because I remember, you remember in the playing game, it's like we up too, and I think what's Nate's son name? Nate's son said something to Trae, and like before they cut the commercial, they almost got into an argument, but I think somebody stopped Trae from really getting into it with him. Like he ain't respect Nate, he ain't respect his son. Like halfway through year 2, when Trae realized who he was, he stopped respecting Lloyd. So it's just the way it goes.
See, I'm gonna go back, and that's that thing, right? Because I think Solution said, it's like the third, or Demond one, it's like the third coach, right? At some point,
yeah,
these dude got to stop all this, whatever the hell they doing.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, forget. That's why I don't put a lot of energy on the coach, because when you see what they can do consistently, then you see the bullshit they do consistently. That's on them, right?
I can't go through another season watching that shit, bro.
Exactly. This is the league is built around players. Everybody keep talking about these coaches. This one, when Quinn come in, I said, man, stop putting so much on the damn coach, right? These dudes been playing ball all their damn life. They know how to play. They choose not to. They choose to be in their damn feelings or whatever the hell they want to. I'm tired of watching this bullshit. Right,
I'm putting some on Quinn, man, because we got a track record of these players, man. I mean, let's be honest here. What people come in here and they'll be like, "Well, Trae needs to do something, mature, do better." Woo, woo, woo. I mean, what else? Trae been here how long now?
No. I'm not of that sense. What Trae need to come do that. I'm
just using Trae as an example.
I'm talking purely about leadership. These are your 2 stars, right? Your 2 stars got to step up and lead. And your 2 stars got to be in the locker room cussing dudes out. Your 2 stars need to be putting maximum effort in these games and not allow the games to be tricked off. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think, that I'm just talking about, I'm not saying Trae need to be a leader. They need to be stars. Stars going to lead by example. Then stars going to hold people accountable. I don't know what's going on in the locker room. All I know is what I see on the court. And no coach gonna fix that. The players got to fix that bullshit. That's what I'm saying, right? Because again, you seeing when they listen and do what the hell they're supposed to do, ain't nobody beating them. Then you see when they do what the hell they want to do, or whatever you want to call it, doing dumbass basketball, like Mike said.
They be trying to get their stats up. I don't care what nobody say. Them boys be
I
trying
don't
to get
even
their
think
stats
it's
up.
I think they
It's
just
so obvious, bro. They be up 5, and then they think they going your turn, my turn, like they Braun and Wade in Miami, bro, and it don't be working. It don't be working, bro.
What you got to say, Mike? You quiet on that?
Yeah, Mike quiet. And shout out to homeboy. We got homeboy Quick Takes in the building, man. He a Raptor fan, man, but I like to get other people's opinions.
What's up, Quick Take?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's up, Mike?
What's good, man?
They think they getting Dame, so that's what they on. That's their flavor of the month.
Nowhere near ready for contention. Nowhere near.
Hey, but
I mean,
you said it wouldn't put us nowhere near contention?
Yeah. No.
With Dame?
It depends on who you give up.
Yeah,
You
it
think
depends.
you
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
OG or Scotty? You giving
I'm
OG or Scotty? Which one is it? It's gonna be one.
Yeah, I'm hearing it's OG, Trent, and Grady Dick. That's what I'm
Hey,
hearing so
well, hey, you putting a lot on Scotty Barnes, bro.
Shout out to
He can't
homeboy White
shoot.
Mike in the
If it,
building.
White Mike, what Mike?
What's good, White Mike?
what's good, White Mike?
don't want to
Scotty
go there.
can't shoot.
Him
It
and
ain't
Nick.
gonna go.
Hey,
That's
what's
the
good,
issue.
Mike?
Yo, what up, man?
What's good? What you over there making some crypto plays or something?
Nah, I ain't no crypto right now, man. I was working on a little design work, just working at the same time, man. But yeah, nah, I'm just listening, man. Everybody got they feelings and stuff like that. I'm just wait and see, man. I don't really do the whole, somebody didn't respect somebody, so that's an excuse for like not performing or listening or trying to do what you do. And then at the same time, though, it's like I will argue that he's respected all his coaches. It's just gone out the window when something don't necessarily go Trey way in the past. So we'll see. Solution said it earlier, and which is my sentiment. And I was saying when we first got Quinn, we'll see if they listen, and then if they do listen, we'll see how long they listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens? What happens when Quinn's system isn't working, or we lose 3 games straight or something like that? You know what I'm saying? What happens when they hit adversity and everything ain't peaches and cream and stuff like that? That's why I'm saying it's like players and just individuals and people in general. You have to get to a point within yourself where you strive to be great, regardless of what like somebody else is saying or doing or whatever any outside circumstance is. Like, that got to be within you. And that's what I want to see Trey take the next step in. You know what I'm saying? Or, we say Trey because obviously he's our best player. So by default, he the leader. How Trey goes, the whole team gonna go. So yeah, I mean that's just with me. How I see it and view it, man. I hope them boys do buy in. I hope they do listen, and I hope they continue to listen and they stay, respecting the fact that dude is coach. As far as like the first person he can quote unquote respect offensively or whatever, I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't for surely say that. Yeah, we know Nate is a defensive minded coach, but at the same time, though, Nate has been around the game of basketball longer than Trey has been alive. So I can't sit here and say that like, Trey know more than Nate or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That just I feel like that's just getting a little disrespectful towards Nate. Like I said, man, the dude been playing basketball way too long on every single level. You know what I'm saying? He's played high levels and everything. So I mean, he knows basketball. I mean, his specialty may be defense, quote unquote, but but like I said though, I mean, bro gotta respect and trust. You know what I'm saying? Trey not JJ. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nowhere like that. You feel me? Because of like, shoot, we probably be if things was reversed, we would have been extra screwed if JJ was like the top guy, the top pick. I'm just saying for us like how his track record is. I can know for a fact JJ coach say something wrong to him, he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way he kind of went about things, came up, and that's the way players are in a sense these days are. And I saw it when I was coming up and stuff and everything like that. Especially the talented guys or whatever, they definitely would be like that. You know what I'm saying? Even at the lower level of high school, it's just a matter of like who's around them that's going to like hold them accountable. Be like, nah, that ain't the way you go. But often that ain't the case. Usually, and I see it too. Mama, daddy, parents, they be right there with him. Oh, nah, we'll go here. You know what I'm saying? Just move on to another situation. And like I said, me personally, working in recreation and working with kids and stuff like that, like I hate that jump. You feel me? Because I just be thinking about life lessons and like, what I'm saying, the long haul and stuff like that though. But yeah, man, hopefully Trey, like I said, hopefully he does respect Quinn and he stays locked in and listening to him all the way through. That would benefit us tremendously. So
hey, let me ask you this, Justin. You 100%
Can I add real quick before I forget? People forget Nate was a point guard. I guess people forget that.
Yep, he's got a 9.2 assist season under his belt for sure.
Who, Nate does?
Sure does. Second or third year in the league.
So you can't sit here and just say he does. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah.
Man.
It might have been a disconnect. And then once Nate wasn't on the staff, I saw that. Trey definitely got bucked with his son once Nate was no longer there. He definitely was like, "Oh, boy, I ain't got to hold back nothing." And it's just like, "Dang, Trey, like, come on, bro, still be
Yeah,
professional,
like
bro.
that's
Season almost over with, dog. Like, you
yeah,
got like
man.
good swing on dude right now." So I'm like,
Hey, I don't know what Jamel said. I don't know what he said, but Trey did not like that shit. I
he
know.
probably
Like
just
my
tried to
dad
hold him
ran.
accountable on something.
He's probably like, you got my dad ran up out of here, nigga.
I don't know. He said that. I mean, it was in the game. He probably coached them, and Trey was just like, "Nigga, don't talk to me." You know what I'm saying?
Like, you better be out of here for real.
You better have Trey like you got 14 days, pimp.
I mean, speaking on that, man, let's be realistic. Like, coaching, let's be honest, everybody is paying. Coaching in today's NBA is a pain in the ass, bro. Like, coach get hired, he can in a year, 2 years. Like, you didn't even see that back in like in the 80s and 90s. Like, they used to get
getting fired after they won Coach of the Year.
I'm trying to like coaching these young, because like I'm thinking about it, I'm like, Nate, you know, he had his run to Indiana. I'm like, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals under Nate, and he gets fired, and like that's a big thing in Atlanta. Like, a coach take Atlanta Hawks to the ECF and he gets fired. Like, he should probably still be here for like the next 3 years, right? But like, I think you look at coaches that are getting fired in today's NBA. It takes a special coach to be able to coach through adversity, to be able to evolve with the players and to get the best out. Because let's be honest, we say coaches talk amongst coaches, but in today's NBA, players talk around players. So you got so who has Nate really coached? Like, we know,
Roy,
I know.
George.
Holiday brothers around league. Sabonis is somebody that's still around. And
but you know what?
And they keep talking about Nate can't coach. That's what be killing me.
But this is what I think, man. This what I really think. I think you need a good head coach. If that head coach is not a proven winner at the NBA level, you need to make sure you got some guys on the staff that's either one, a proven winner, or this probably more important than being a proven winner. You need a coach who can get your message across to these younger guys. I think some of these younger guys, let's be honest. We just heard what happened with Cam Reddish. He talking about his feelings got hurt and shit.
They soft, man. That's what's up. I'm gonna give you 100. They fucking soft.
I mean, but this the problem.
See, when y'all was coming up, it was like even everybody would tell the star, "You not really shit for real." They tell him that, like they tell him that when he was a teenager. They not telling the kids that no more. They telling them everything they want to hear from the moment they touch a basketball, and that shit not good for them. It's just not. Like we know that.
Right.
And think about Cam for sure. From the moment his lanky ass stepped on a basketball court, everybody told him he was the shit. And then he finally got to a level where he wasn't, and he crumbled. And he got to the NBA and crumbled. Ain't nobody no feelings hurt. You not that nice no more. You're not.
Same thing with JJ. People complain.
I'm gonna tell you.
Everybody nice.
I know probably Foot. I know me and Solution. We the same around the same age. I know Trouble Man around our age. Let me tell you, if Cam Reddish was my son, and he came and I said, "What's going on?" Hey, the coach, blah blah blah. I'm upset. My feelings hurt. Let me tell you something. He told me he was trying to force his way out. Let me tell you something. I would have got on a plane. I'd have flew my ass to Atlanta. I would have marched his ass back up in there, and I would have told him, "You gonna fucking stay here."
This sound like Hoosiers. No,
but what it does, let me tell you something. See, that also goes into what you were saying though, Justin, like this.
Build character, man.
What it does, when you get these boys, hey, you the shit. You know what else come along with you the shit? Privileges. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna coach him hard. Oh, we're not gonna tell him he's the one making the mistakes. He's the one that needs to fix shit. Stop blaming other people.
See, and like you said, the parents, they'll move their child from that coach who's holding them accountable. So the coach is gonna let them do whatever they want to do from a young age. And you get to the league and you can't just go. You're not good enough to go to whatever coach you want no more. You're not.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna let you do, and you're not good enough to do whatever you want on the court anymore.
And I'm gonna say it again, man. I know people tired of hearing of it, but Deion Sanders, man, that's the best example when he walked into that Colorado locker room and he told them, "Hey, hit that portal." And let me tell you something.
He said, "Go ahead."
If my son was in there and he said, "Dad, I'm transferring," I'd be like, "Don't bring your black ass home. You need to stay there. If you go stay your ass there, you fight for your position, earn your shit, stop running." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that builds that character, that builds that mental, and it builds that mental toughness. So when and you hear the same shit about, and that's why you get cats like KD who can't take no criticism from people he don't even know. He can't even take that.
The white boy who had a big game last weekend.
Yeah, Trevor Woods. He wanted a 10 scholarship catch from last year. He stayed.
Yeah. That boy was ball.
Yeah, he stayed. But man, but back to my point, you got to have somebody on that staff who can relate to some of these younger players. You know what I'm saying?
Because when we had Danny Ferry in the office, he came from the Spurs, a winning organization. You got to have somebody either in the GM front, in the front office that has a winning mentality, a coach that's been under a hybrid coach that has won, or like you said, you got to have some kind of winning pedigree around. You got to think.
Where Travis come from? What was Travis?
Yeah, Travis came from Golden State.
Yeah, but you got the young folks in there trying to
listen.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Travis did his job.
Yeah, every time we get an executive from a winning organization, we run
get
them
rid
off.
of them, bro. They
Danny Ferry
sabotage.
got set up. Danny Ferry got set up by the ownership, which is
They
crazy.
sabotage him, bro. Travis ownership set him up too. Like, what you mean? They sat there, didn't let that man do his job whatsoever. Tony was like, you know what, Travis? Nick now runs this. My son runs everything. You report to Nick, man. Report to Nick.
Because the players over there yapping and shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
man,
Can I add a little something in there, man?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so y'all correct with the Toronto thing. I'm definitely a Raptor fan, but if you look at our situation, right? Nick Nurse won us a chip, right? He lost his job. So the thing is, I'd rather leave it to the staff. Aside from that, last year, I do takes on all the teams around the NBA, but the Atlanta Hawks were very intriguing to me, and we actually launched the investigation into the whole Atlanta Hawks thing, and before the coach was changed, and we watched what happened once they changed to Coach Snyder, especially getting into the playoffs, giving Boston a run for their money. And honestly, I think the Atlanta Hawks are in a good situation. They're actually in a better situation than we are right now. So
tell your fellow fans that. Quick takes. Tell your fellow fans that. They don't want to hear it.
What that? Well, I don't think they know much about what's going on in Atlanta. A lot of Toronto fans are just focused on the Toronto Raptors. You know what I mean? Because it's the only team in Canada. So, forgive them if they're not really too savvy on what's going on around the NBA. But right now I got Atlanta top 3 in the East, man. And you could name me the other teams. You name me how many teams in the East are up ahead of Atlanta. Like, clearly, Philly, I don't think they're going to be. Yeah, Boston for sure. Oh yeah, I got Boston at the top. But aside from that, who else is there?
Well, with Philly, can't really say anything about Philly because I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do with Harden. Salute my homeboy Rail over there. What's good, Rail? We talk Mavs over there, my guy. So I don't know what Philly gonna look like, where it is.
It's wide open.
I saw one picture where Harden Moore was chilling off a plane. Then I seen another story where they were trying to move Harden to the Clippers. I don't know what they were gonna get a return for that. Who else? I don't know what's gonna be the final look for the Bucks. I mean, as long as they got Giannis, they gonna be a top 4 team at a minimum.
I'm not high on Giannis.
But at the end of the day, man, let me tell you something about the Hawks, bro. You can have us whatever you want to on paper, bro. I do it all the time.
Mhm.
Do it all the time. Yeah, just like last year. Man, we gonna win 50-some games. Yeah. Until we start
Yeah, I
playing.
thought so too.
Until we start playing and shit hit the fan
I
and we
mean,
took off these
it's
games.
different this year, Devon.
What's the change? That's what I be asking people.
Hey man, we coming in healthy.
Okay.
One, we coming in healthy.
Let me
Who,
give you
who,
because I was thinking about the same thing you're saying. And
Devon, like, I don't give a fuck. He's so sick of my shit, bro.
Like,
I'm way shit.
I think the down from the ECF down to the 41-41 record, it was something going on between Trey and JC. I don't know what it was, but when you got somebody, when you go from the ECF and your side guy, who is Collins, his usage goes down. That's bad. That's
but
not.
you also got to throw in. I think Moore was the turmoil in the front office. I think that trumped all of it.
And then I kept saying, playing it back in my head, said, why is Trey forcing all these damn shots up in the game? And I'm like, outside of Trey, and I think this is why we brought
in my spot.
I said,
get my stats up.
Yeah, I think that's why we brought outside of Trey. Who else is the most aggressive person on the team? Like we can't give the ball to Hunter to win a game. Like JC, they got him as a spot up shooter. So it's like Trey that's why he kept getting the double team. He kept forcing the ball. So my point, what I'm saying is he got a year under his belt with DeJounte now. I really see him and DJ have it. He's the only person Trey can really trust, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that could be a difference this year.
In the starting lineup, right?
I think him and DJ growing better together.
That's a losing, bro. We about to lose, man, with that mindset, bro. Like y'all, I don't know.
I think they're gonna come in hotter. Wasn't last year the first year with Trey and DeJounte?
Yeah.
Yeah, give them a chance. The first year is like the trial run, right? So I say this year they go in hotter, man.
They playing not trusting folks, trusting their teammates. People think,
true.
So they're like, bro, I don't care who it is, you're gonna lose, bro. Like you don't play a team sport without trusting your teammates. I don't care what the sport is, like you're going to lose, bro. You probably win some games, but you're not gonna be no winning team.
He wasn't trusting JC. That's what I'm. And that's why JC out the door.
Probably more than that. He wasn't trusting more than JC.
Yeah, JC. Well, I don't think JC. Let me tell you something, man.
I mean, I ain't saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
JC said it's trying to hit pro.
This the second year. Let me tell you something, man. I think I told y'all this already, but I gotta say it.
Oh, someone's here. Yes.
When I saw that Houston game, that first half of that Houston game, bro, you could not tell me we won't go into the finals, bro.
Not against Houston though. Yo, you such a fan. Yo, we balling against Houston. They DJ slapping folks in the back of the head. They talking trash against Houston.
Hey, look, Mike,
I could not wait with another backcourt, and they lost. They lost.
Hey yo, you know what? I'm gonna say this one more thing. I'm gonna take off, man. But I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna take off, but I think y'all should trust your staff a little bit. I mean, they did bring back DeJounte, and they are banking on the fact that it's gonna work between him and Trey. So I mean, trust your staff. Give them a chance, man. Give them at least a month to see how it works. But I think you guys are like kind of like giving them a hard time, and it's your team, man. It's your hockey team, man.
We don't have an issue with staff. It's a damn player.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we ain't got no choice.
I hear y'all, but hey, yo, I'm gonna watch from the background. All right.
All right, I appreciate you.
All right, cool, man.
Hey, Damon, I got a question for you.
Yo,
what went wrong between McCollum and Dame? Why that backcourt couldn't win?
Why they couldn't win?
Why they couldn't?
I think McCollum wasn't that second star player that they needed. I think he was a good player. I mean, to me, McCollum and DJ is pretty much the same type of player. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
don't know about that.
Can DJ? Let's be honest, and I always go back to this point. We need another star player, And to me, you're not a star if you can't even command a double team. So having DeJounte on the floor with Trey, what does that really do?
Just
Does-
give you another ball.
Do y'all see somebody go double team Murray when Trey on the floor? No. When Trey off the floor, do they go double Murray?
Trey off the floor.
Do they double Murray when Trey off the floor?
Not for real. That's why
So to me,
we weren't good when
So
he
to
was
me,
on and Trey was off.
But Damon, they showed you they can win like that. That's my problem, right? Without DJ being done, when they're not playing as Mike always said, they're not playing smart basketball. That's just it.
I mean, I ain't never denied that. But Mike will tell you, be plenty of times I'd be like, we dumb. Shit. How many times I done said that on the show? Like, we just dumb, bro. Especially on the defensive side, we just stupid.
I just said that's why I stopped talking about. Well, we need somebody to be somebody that can command double team. They just need. It's basketball, bro. It's basketball. They're playing dumb. That's it.
I mean, but bruh, they said the front office said they content, man. So we running it back.
No, man,
they got no choice to be. There's nobody
on next summer, bro. That's when all the names come.
What money we gonna have next summer?
You said what? I
What
mean,
money
like
we-
here you
what,
gotta look
what
at
money
like
we gonna have next summer?
I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
I don't know who's gonna get
work.
I don't want no more young dudes right now.
I'm saying, okay, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at the full picture now. A year of Jalen Johnson gonna start, and Jalen Johnson's going to start because you need a year of him starting to show teams what he can do. AJ gonna get more minutes, so you can have a. I'm just telling you what it is because you're trying to go get another star, right?
Right.
So you have to have young guys with actual promise, not a guy that just kind of look good. Like you gotta come, like they say at Rico, you gotta confirm it and just shoot the free throw. Like this year is the free throw for those kind of guys. A year for Bogey to show that he's healthy if you want to trade him. And again, if the Kings make it to the playoffs, we got 2 first-round picks to move in this draft. So that's
in the 24. You talking about? Okay, no.
Yeah, if they make the playoffs, we got 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, I trade them picks too. Shit.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. So you got those picks, 2 young players, Dre. If that can't get you whatever you think you need, then fuck.
Got it.
So basically, so what you saying is
and that might be Siakam next year. Next year, that might be Siakam. Like dead serious, that might be Siakam.
I don't want him next year.
if he ain't already moved already.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm saying,
hell,
like,
he's still a
even
free
if
agent. So
at the deadline, because look, like I was telling, like quick takes, was saying like they really think they finna get Dame, right? So if they don't get Dame and they stink at the trade deadline, they're gonna be trading Siakam for whatever the fuck they can get for him.
oh yes, because
They don't want to give him that bad.
No, they don't.
They don't want to give it to him because they would have gave it to him already.
Yep, exactly. So, but man, I'm just saying, bro. Listen, we're gonna start this season.
And I gotta push back, Damon. I gotta push back.
Come on, push back, man. Push back.
You were saying that Quinn don't play young guys, and that shit is not true.
How is that not true? What did I say?
He just didn't play the ones that was ass. Like,
I said no. Listen what I said. I
Who
said
the young guys?
This is what I said. I said Quinn had an issue with the front office in Utah. Utah wanted him to play the young guys. He didn't want to. He wanted to play whoever was going to win
that
the
shit
game.
sound like bullshit when you look at the roster, Damon.
I'm just telling you what the Utah fans are telling me.
No, I'm talking about if you look at Utah roster, that shit sound like some shit the front office said so they could justify letting him go. To me, because he played everybody.
He quit.
Like Royce O'Neal played as a rookie in Utah. Donovan Mitchell started 70 games as a rookie in Utah. Rudy, rookie, Utah. Like it's not like them boys weren't playing. Like they were playing. Like the only ones that didn't play are the niggas whose names you don't know because they didn't even make it through their rookie contract because they was ass.
I'm just telling you what I was reading and what from
I'm
the
just
Utah fan
telling
board.
you that's bullshit.
Hey, it might have been.
But you're not wrong. I mean, like
it's a reason why, but it's a reason why he quit that Utah team because he didn't get fired.
I mean, because the front office wasn't fucking with him.
Exactly. Why they won't fucking with him?
Because they ain't do what the fuck he wanted to do. It ain't like he wasn't winning.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So there's some truth to what I've been reading. It was an issue with him in that front office. And we know when it comes to coaches in front office, it's usually because one of them want to go in a different direction than the other. That's what it usually is a majority of the time.
But the Hawks and Quinn Snyder going in the same direction. We going in the same direction. We don't like us. Oh, symmetry.
Listen.
We like this.
He got a whole offseason. Now, who used to do that fish shit? That's what Nate used to do.
Oh fuck no! I'm doing that shit off winning.
I don't remember that. Nate used to do it in the locker room. We gotta come
Do
out.
what?
You gotta be
He
connected.
thought he was Pat Riley. You gotta be like this.
Yeah, be
Right.
connected.
You want to be a champs.
Yeah, and them boys wasn't connected. Them boys wasn't tight.
I think we're going out. We are leaving out of the Schlenk, Nate McMillan era, and now we're going into this Landry Post Snyder era. So I think whatever wrestlers or whatever, they want to see what these two guys can do together. So I don't really see.
I hope they let him do that.
I'm tired of them waiting and seeing shit. That's
I
all.
hope they let him do that. job. Hey man, the roster good. Y'all sleep.
No, I ain't talking about the roster.
I thought so. You telling me you didn't say the roster was good last year? Yeah, you did.
The roster ain't it right now.
Did.
Well. No, I really didn't. But you know, that's just my.
What's the difference between the roster this year and last year?
John Collins ain't on my roster no more, and
That's
Bogey healthy. And now,
wait,
and
who
now
healthy?
when guys are hurt, I don't have to play Jared Culver and Trent Forrest. I actually have backups
hold
that
on.
can
Y'all
play
get off Trent Forrest, man.
Huh?
Y'all get off Trent
What
Forrest.
you talking
I'm just
about?
saying.
No, time out.
I'm not saying he's bad,
Hold
but
on.
he don't need to
Hold
be
on.
He don't
Didn't
need
they
to
bring
start
Trent
NBA
back?
games.
They brought
Yeah,
Trent
Trent is
back.
back.
That's
Two
true, but if
They
Trey
brought
and
him
DJ
back.
out, is Trent Forrest starting?
I don't know.
You said what?
Hey
You said
man,
what?
I ain't saying nothing. About it. If
Trent
Trey and
Forrest got
DJ
some
out,
game.
is Trent starting?
I ain't saying he the dude. Trent Forrest, I like his game.
All of them. You said you don't know, so they ain't starting Patty or Kobe.
Shit, Patty Mills need to. Why they got Patty Mills?
Probably most likely start Trent.
Because he move off the ball and he shoot, and he's
Most
a
likely
rookie.
start Trent.
And he's a vet who's won a championship.
That's
he knows
about
what it takes to win a championship. He knows how to play with stars.
veteran experience, man.
All that.
Shout out Wes Matthews. That's a power shift right there. Power shift.
I ain't going that far, Demond. Come on, bro.
Hell no.
Shout out Wes Matthews. Front office making the moves for a championship. I love it. Championship moves right there.
Well, I'm just to let y'all know, man. If Quinn don't do a brain implant on our backcourt, we gonna see a bunch of. Well, we already know
same shit we saw last season.
We're gonna see it's gonna be a bunch of threes being shot, and I'm hoping not bad shots taken by our backcourt mainly because of them not trusting their teammates and moving the ball. I say that because Matt, he was showing in the chat or whatever, trying to tell me. He told me he gonna first say, "Look, Mike, modern basketball, we're gonna have 5 seconds or less offense." I was like, number one, that's extremely stupid. And I don't think really possible to run an offense in 5 seconds or less. But that's not what it said. What it was is that Quinn, which is I agree with, I just don't trust our guys, is that, he don't want anybody to basically, he don't want the ball stuck with one person for like 0.5 seconds. So I'm just like, with the decision making and Trey's inner alarm that goes off about him needing to score a lot of times or whatever, man, like that just gonna mean to them boys that they need to shoot the ball within 0.5 seconds. I don't know, hopefully that mean they gonna pass the ball and move their body and everything like that.
Demond stressed out. Demond stressed out.
We'll see.
I don't believe I'm about to waste another year of my fucking life.
You gonna be excited this year, man. You gonna love this season. Remember I told you that.
Probably will, man. I mean, like Take said, and that's what I always said anyway, for this season at least or whatever. I know for sure within like a month or so into the season, man. I'm just not, I guess I can't confidently say a lot of things that some fans are saying. I was like, yeah, it sound good and hopefully, but yeah, I got to see that they're
Hey,
gonna
man,
be
50
on their
wins.
job or not.
Remember, you heard it here first. 50 wins.
Yep.
That'd be great.
I said that last year too.
Yeah, well.
I said that last year too with the same core players. And we started off nice, Damn, bro. I wish we could have kept that shit against that Houston game. That shit was looking so fucking lovely, bro. I was talking
Bro, it's many games that it looked lovely.
Bro,
Then
I
they
could
trick
not
off.
wait for that game to end. I was like, oh, I'm finna come up here. I'm finna talk so much shit. I'm finna get on Twitter, man.
Hey, you like that Bart Simpson coming out the bush and then going back in?
Man, one of those.
Bro, and then we just went on that losing streak, bro. Just like, oh my god. How long did it take us to get back to 500?
Did we ever get it back to 500?
Yeah.
Yes, remember we were a game within 500 for 3 months.
Yeah, about to say for the whole season, we kept winning one, losing one, or whatever.
Losing 2, winning 2, and
yeah, we were doing stuff like that.
And then at the end of the season, we got one game over 500, and then we dropped the last 2. We got 2 games over 500 and dropped the last 2.
So, yeah, that's right. Because old buddy went for last game of the season. Old buddy went for a triple double on us. What's his name for the Celtics?
Peyton Pritchard, right?
Hey man, we almost like the Falcons, man. Letting these scrubs go off on us, man.
I mean, Hawks. We do it all the time. That ain't nothing new for me.
We ain't even play no starters in that game,
It don't matter. Even when we do play the starters, it do be some random going for 25 on us, 25, 30.
Always somebody random going off on them.
Yeah, like Buddy for the Hornets. What's his name? Who's that damn guard name? It was Ish Smith.
Nah, it was bro that ain't been in the league like that.
Dennis Smith. But I'm saying we can't stay in front of physical guards.
We used to play in front
of
the
fast guards.
So what is that? That's a player thing or that's a scheme thing? According to Rowe,
we don't have nobody who can stay in front of fast guards, bro. We don't.
What Rowe?
They always get us.
They say scheme, man.
Alec Burks always fucking do it to us. Garrett, you know who always used to fuck with us? Garrett fucking Temple. Garrett Temple always go off. He did this shit in 3 jerseys. Nets, Pelicans, it don't matter. Garrett Temple go off against the Hawks.
What's his name too? What's his name? He played for the Raptors. Terrence Ross.
Terrence Ross or Terrence Davis?
Terrence Ross when he was with Orlando.
Ross lit us up when he was with Orlando too. Lit us up.
Yeah, man, he was a vet. He ain't had nobody who guards his ass. And he was starting. Who they had guarding him? Probably like Cam or some shit.
I know one thing. The defense got to get fixed, man. So since we know they're not gonna add no major piece, man. I mean, I don't even think we got any the roster full, ain't it? We at 15?
Yeah, we full.
18. We full, huh?
Hell yeah. We done. This is it.
Damn, this
is it.
$25 million trade exception. We ain't use none of that shit.
Hell no.
None of it. That shit ain't gonna get used. They probably use maybe half at the most. Damn it.
That's funny, man.
We finna be ready, Damon. We ready, man. We ready.
I feel like Double O should just get as much playing time as possible, man. Just don't, because we seen flashes of he had some great games. What was that game? He had 15 rebounds or like
something like 18 or something like that. 20 that. I mean, 21, 18,
this is our we gotta build upon those kind of performances. When we see players have ceiling games like that, he's young. Like Capella, I said this. I told y'all, Capella is not our future. Like if you're gonna go young, you're gonna play these first round draft picks. Give them playing time so they can develop defensively, man. I mean, that's like if Double O takes a step defensively, that's a win. If AJ takes a step forward, that's not.
Man, all
AJ
AJ
takes a
gonna do is
step
go out
forward,
there and
that's a
shoot the
win.
ball.
If AJ can show
Ah,
That's all
Jamal,
he want to do is
why?
shoot that shit. Who he be guarding anyway? Every time I see him, he just shooting
He
the
can't
ball.
play no defense. We know that. He can't play no defense. He be getting cooked.
Yeah, bro.
it's bad that we chose two players from Duke that we talking down on. Reddish gone and AJ Griffin we talking down. These
AJ
got
nice.
three.
AJ
JJ
nice,
from
but I
the-
ain't gonna lie to
J-
you.
Jalen
He's
Johnson
nice,
from
but I ain't
Duke
gonna lie
too.
to you. He can't play no defense.
It would say JJ too.
That's three Duke players.
straight the Kool-Aid in the draft, man.
What you say, Solution?
It's crazy, man. I said they be drinking the Kool-Aid in the draft.
Listen, man.
Man, you acting like
That's
What
that.
about,
Grant Hill, the GM. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Grant Hill be like, who from Duke? All right, get him. Where we at? Where we at right now? Get him. Don't even think about
It don't matter what pick it is. What we
Yeah.
picking? We picking
Yeah.
one. Get the Duke nigga.
it.
so that means if RJ fell to 4, we would have got his ass.
Most likely.
I wouldn't even be surprised, bro.
Hey, I mean, real talk. Looking at things though, I take RJ over Dre. Y'all talking about aggressiveness and stuff like that. Shoot, at least RJ gonna try. Like he act like he want it.
Barrett gonna shoot the ball.
Yeah, RJ. I never doubted that he wanted it. Like when I was seeing him in high school, watching him at Duke and stuff, he at least want to. He ain't trying to be out there on the court and just, you don't see that he on the court. Like, bruh going.
That's one player Tibbs don't really like fuck with, right? Like Tibbs can get on everybody else. He let him do whatever he want, bro. For real. Like he's a one player Tibbs just be like, just shoot the ball. Anybody else? Shoot.
Bro, I'm with
I'm with
the homie finisher, man. Let me see. I want to see what Hunter do this year.
We ain't got no choice. It's gonna be. We gonna see. We gonna see 28 minutes a game of it, so we gotta see what his ass do. Shit.
I can't.
We ain't got no fucking choice.
That, bro.
We ain't
He
got
is
no
who he
choice.
is. You
What'd
can
you
give
say,
Hunter
Solution?
all the usage he want. He ain't gonna shoot the ball. I said, man, Hunter is who he is, man.
Hey,
You can give him more usage.
He gonna get them threes up this year.
Nah, that ain't true though. Dre would shoot the ball if Trey trusts him.
Got no move.
Hey, we seen it before, bro. Hey, let Trey do this every game. I bet you Dre will shoot the ball, man, and go off, man. He don't do that, right? We only seen that one time when Trey was like, "Hey, bro, go ahead, dog, and do you." That boy Trey ain't gonna never do that when he on top of it and he feel like playing. He ain't gonna do that.
Hey, Mike, when the last time you seen Dre demand the ball from Trey?
I mean,
Hey, he didn't. Hey, I know what Mike talking about. Listen. Hey, he may not demand the ball, but in that Miami series, Trey was giving him that motherfucking ball though.
Like, bro,
like hey, Trey gave Dre the ball right in that Miami. This had to be like game. What was it? We was already down. I forgot what it was.
It might have been 5. The same one he quit. That was part of the quit.
Yeah, because we lost in 5, right? Because I think Dre went for 36, right? Yeah, listen. Hey, look. Trey brought the ball and he gave it to Dre. Dre was about to pass it back. Trey was like, nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, do your thing, man. I was like, damn, bro, really? That's crazy.
We ain't never seen that. We ain't seen it
Shout
since.
Shout out the homeboy, the Birdcage in the building, man. Y'all go tap in with my guy over there, Birdcage LLC, man. Shout out to him, bro. Hottest Falcon football content over there. Fuck with them if y'all can.
Hey, I need to get on some Falcon content this year. They're gonna be worth me listening to.
Shit. Listen. Goddamn.
2-0. Hey, they 2-0. That's all we gonna say.
Hey, I ain't hating. I take all. You know me. I take all wins. I don't care how we
yes. A win is a win is a win.
I don't care how we beat
I'm happy about it. That's what I'm saying.
Defense ranked 3rd overall though, so that's a shocker.
You said the what's 3rd overall?
Defense ranked 3rd overall.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, boys go up to Detroit.
Oh, if they can beat Detroit, that'd be a big time win right there. Shout out that
Big.
homeboy Desmond Ritter. I fuck with Ritter. People hate on him, but
Hey, Ritter grew up in that game, bro. Hey,
bro, that's only Ritter's 6th game of his career, and people already want to get rid of him. I'm like, bro, he only got 6 games.
yeah, gotta let him out, man.
Ritter, he a winner, man. That's what people gotta realize though, too. Like,
Hey, did y'all see that press conference? Did you see that press conference?
Oh no, with Ritter? No, I
He
ain't
said,
seen it.
"Nah, never out of it, never down for the count."
He stopped that report. He was like, nah. He stopped that.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I really do.
Yeah, he caught me off guard. I was like, okay, now that's what I'm talking about.
No, he stopped a reporter mid sentence. He was like, nah, never down for the count.
I had met this white boy like back over. It was during the off season, probably early in the summer. Just on a random tip, he was talking, and he went to high school with Ritter. So he was like, man, he was stoked that the Falcons had drafted him. So he just telling me all about him. And everything he was saying about him, like you kind of see and like what y'all saying there, but he was like, just talking highly about him and like his character and stuff like that, man. He was like, nah, the Atlanta fans gonna like having Desmond here and stuff like that or whatever. But I mean, like I said though, he in a sense a winner, man. I mean, he got the character where he gonna, carry a team, do what it takes to kind of, help the team win and stuff like that. And he believe in himself and stuff like that. So all the other stuff, it's neither here or there though. But I mean, I saw some stuff even before this last game, like his pregame prep talk and stuff like that. He was telling them boys, he's like, man, we at home. Like this is our house. Like he said, we don't lose here. You feel me? He's saying that before the game and stuff like that. And I mean, and for Ritter, his career so far, he hasn't lost in the Benz, has he?
Nope.
He hasn't, right? So shoot, yeah. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. He stay on that, and he gonna keep believing that to the wheels fall off, whatever, and we continue on, and then that start make the rest of the team believe and everything, like and then to the crowd start feeling that, and then the crowd turn that games where we feel like it knows, like, oh nah, we here, we ain't losing, you know what I'm saying? Now you got home field advantage, and which is it shows some of the first 2 games or whatever, the crowd was loud and stuff like that. Got some penalties on the teams.
I'm gonna tip my cap to the Falcon fans in the Benz, bro, because usually when Green Bay or Chicago show up, that bitch be at a minimum, that shit 50-50. At a minimum.
Yeah, a lot of Green Bay fans in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah. So the Falcon fan, they was in that, but they was deep Sunday. So salute to them, man. Hopefully, we'll really wait. Do we have that problem in State Farm?
Hey, Jay Black, you see Jay Black? He say Ritter. What did he say?
Ritter way more mature than
Trey. Yeah, that's obvious, but ain't nobody gonna debate that. I don't think we all love Trey. He the bigger star, but yeah, that's apparent.
I mean, right now it looked like Trey doing some and obviously I'm just going off social media.
We gonna see what happened during the season tomorrow.
He doing some.
Everybody can talk in the off season.
To me, Trey doing some superstar mature type shit this off season, man. To me, like he grown a little bit. Obviously I can only speak on what I see on social media.
He get older. He should.
We're gonna see what happened in between the lines, Damon. That's where it matters. That's the only way. That's the only place that you can get buckets. Is in between the lines.
It ain't just about getting buckets, though.
I want to win the game. We got to win the game, bro.
That's true.
We got to win the game. You know what I'm saying?
He gotta get past the counting stats, man, and realize it takes more than that to win games. Like Mike was saying, like trusting your teammates, like for real, to a fault, and not just DeJounte. Like you gotta trust your teammates, and they gotta feel like they trust you. I mean, like feel like you trust them. You know how it is.
Which comes from them holding up they end of
That's
the deal.
true. That's
making
true.
buckets, doing whatever they got to do. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I'm still disappointed in Dre Hunter right now.
I mean, we should be.
Yeah, I'm still disappointed in Dre Hunter. I ain't gonna lie. I thought by this time he'd be giving us, 20 points easy.
Like that was supposed to be the floor.
Yeah. But now, shit, I don't even know if he can get to 20 now because I don't know if is he gonna get 12 shots a night? You still got Bay out there, you got Bogey out there.
The problem with the Hawks, and I've said this, is They don't have no low volume starter. Everybody in the starting lineup think they're gonna get 10 shots a game, or wants 10 shots a game at least. So that's why you need that's why whenever I talk about trading for a guy that's like takes 6 shots but is also a starter, like that's what the Hawks have needed.
You had one,
bro. Let's think about that though. Let's think about that though.
Traded them already, Justin.
No, 10 shots a game for a starter. Let's think about
that's what John shoot. That's what John did his last year.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm just saying, bro, that's not bad or like just crazy amount, bro. Like that's.
But I'm saying, but the issue is that guy can't make $25 million a year. That's the issue.
10 shots a game?
No, you can't. I would bet there's nobody that make that much money that takes 10 shots a game.
So you telling me if John was at 20 million, you wouldn't have had a problem with him?
I mean, it's a lot of
it'd be a little bit easier to come.
It's a lot of
high
contracts in the NBA though, man.
Yeah, because that's what we paying Dre Hunter. That's what we playing Clint Capella as far on the offensive side of the ball.
That's true.
So I mean,
that's on our guards though.
The issue with John at the end of the day is his only elite skill is relying on somebody else.
I mean, I ain't gonna knock that. I ain't gonna.
Hold on. His only elite skill is relying on somebody else.
Skills to you?
I mean, hold on. I don't know. It's just like that's a trick kind of question to me to an extent. I mean, it's basketball, man, and he's not a point guard.
So
I mean, no, he's not a superstar. We all know that.
He just can't consistently create for himself or others. Like we agree on that, right?
But I mean, yeah, I guess so. But I'm just trying to get to like where's the bar from? Because like, okay, I don't believe John Collins is a superstar or a star player. So okay, boom. Can John Collins finish his career out at the most getting like maybe 1, maybe 2 All-Star appearances? That could be possible or could have been possible for him. But I don't think it's a knock as a forward that the guard needs to pass you the ball. And then on top of that, though, he can score. He can score, man. Y'all, a lot of people be tripping when he do get the ball in quote unquote, I guess, ISO situations, and one time it doesn't go well. But like if he only got it 3 times and he scored 2 out of the 3 out of those times, like that's good. It just fans be tripping off the one time because it looked stupid. Like, oh, he fell and somebody took the ball. So they be tripping about it.
That's a good point right here. Edward made a good point, man. If he can trust his teammates, man, he should never have to press in the fourth quarter. Talking about Trey. That's a good point.
I mean, that's basketball. That's where it's supposed to go. I mean, literally, DJ just said this offseason out his own mouth that he said to Trey that he has to trust his teammates better, like more. Like, so if he's saying that after he just played a full season with him, that means Trey's still not fully trusting the guys. And that's kind of damaging to an extent when you're the point guard. Like, you distribute the ball, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, if you ain't trusting in nobody giving the ball up, then that's gonna start. And then too, we know we ain't got the most, I don't know what you call them, dogs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People besides like maybe a bogey. So that probably do impact them or something like that after a while, or they get into the funk of like just knowing that they're not gonna get the ball or whatever, and that kind of brings it down a little bit as far as maybe how hard or something they might be going or how prepared they are though. But you know, I mean, I do like Bay because Bay is another person who I don't think Bay cares. I think Bay gonna do what he feel like he can do, regardless. I mean, that helps, but I think that's Bay anyway though. But that helps.
Bay going for that. Bay going for that $20 million contract. That's what he going for this year.
You know how to play some defense.
Shit.
And y'all, I don't want to get into that junk again. Anytime I trade with his 10 assists a game, I want to talk about. I mean, bro, it's just it's ways. It's every assist ain't the same, but at the same time, though, I agree, man. I've been on record, on at least YouTube record, of saying that I feel like Trey can slick average like 15 assists a game. So, I mean, if he trusts his teammates a little more and stuff like that, Trey assist that. Like Trey would obliterate the assists, right? Like Trey could be the lone player to catch John Stockton if he trusted his teammates fully. You know what I'm saying? Like if you looked at John Stockton regular, like it's pretty much like nobody could do it, basically. You know what I'm saying? But to do that, you're going to have to come down probably on his points a little bit and just be a little bit more unselfish. Like just pass the ball a little more. You know what I'm saying? Just more situations to where he ain't necessarily holding it as much and he's throwing the ball ahead a lot more. And just like I said, man, I don't know. I have to sit there and like go through a game with somebody or whatever and point the stuff out, but like every assist not the same. You know what I'm saying? Just how like people used to try and knock Russell Westbrook when he averaged a triple-double for the whole season. People tried to knock his rebounds and his assists, but he was getting 10 plus a game. Like I said, every rebound and every assist ain't necessarily the same, you know. But yeah, you got to go get them though. So it's like I want to be cautious in how I'm sounding because I don't want to seem like I'm hating on Trey because yeah, you're right. He does get double-digit assists, no problem. Just that how great he is. Like if he trusts his teammates, man, yeah, 10 is like
his floor.
10 can do that in the first half. We've seen Trey basically approach 10 in the first half
many times.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, this dude. It's no reason for Trey to not have a Scott Skiles assist game yet. Like Trey haven't gotten 20 yet, has he? He can do that.
Well, I mean,
I
make 2 points, man. I mean, this organization been trying to construct the team around Trey since we brought him here, and part of the issue is, as we all know here, he ain't got nobody can shoot the damn ball. The Hawks can't fucking shoot the ball. One,
I mean, it's the first year that's been true.
Two, if he had a prolific center that could score like a Sabonis or Ayton or Adebayo, man, he had 10 assists every night. He would kill it every night, bro. But
he got Clint Capella, man.
Man, stop it, bro.
We got Clint.
If he
you know what?
Big center that could score his own.
I bet you if we would have ran Collins at the 5 or not even at the 5, if you ran Collins as the main pick and roll guy, he would have had them goddamn assists.
Yeah, we did that though.
And that was one of his best years.
True. But
then we went away from it.
On defense.
We still terrible on defense.
Not nearly as bad.
Well, I can't tell. We gave up $118 last year.
Yeah, we suck on D, man.
We gave up $120 in the playoffs. So what was it?
That might be the league average or something. Huh?
Hey, did Milwaukee get better on defense when they got Bud there?
Yeah, shit, they got better at everything. What Bud was there? What? Till they won a championship. Year 2? Was that year 2 he was there?
Hey, I thing from Quinn.
2 years. You think we should be competing for a championship in 2 years under Quinn? 2 years under Quinn.
If we add what we expected this year, if we add another good piece, hell yeah.
Well, the homeboy, one of the homeboys on Twitter said we should go after Giannis in 2 years when he's 30.
Hey,
Giannis is 30.
Well, he'll be 30 in 2 years when he's a free agent.
Can write the checkbook. If you can write the check for the wrestlers, yeah.
Man, I don't think Giannis gonna win another one.
Well, I mean,
but my whole thing
not until he link up with Trae Young. Shit. Not with them old ass niggas in Milwaukee. Them boys old.
And you gotta get rid of Clint for sure. Ain't too many young teams win championships though.
Hey, that's like the $1 million question, bro. That's like the million. Why is Clint still here? That's like the $1 million question.
Because they want to get something for him.
Because they can't move him.
And it's like this, right?
They're gonna take an L like they're gonna take an L like they did on John.
Yep. And Kev.
They're gonna take the L at. Can't believe
keep taking L's on it.
I'm saying that they could package him with a young player, match salary, put a first on it, you know, and get something real back for him. The issue is they don't ever want to package 2 fucking players together. Like, when was the last time we put 2 players in the same trade?
I don't know, bro.
Let me think.
They should have been did that.
I'm serious. I don't remember. I'm asking
They
a
should
valid
have.
question.
I hate going back to it, but they should have did it right after the Eastern Conference Finals run. Sorry,
We know that, but they didn't, did they?
No, because Tony Ressler said run it back. When Travis
See, that was the season where they stood pat.
Travis tried to tell him no. He was like, buddy, boys suck, man.
And that's the year we gave Collins the 125.
Yeah.
Shout out Tony Ressler.
Yeah, appreciate it, Tony.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like what?
Making Atlanta great again.
This guy.
I don't give a fuck long I get that. What's it called out there, Mike? The Gulch? What he building?
Well, the area is called the Gulch, but he building something. I think the project it's called Centennial Yards.
That's all he care about right now.
Yeah, that Centennial Yards project. Yeah, that's going on in the Gulch area.
That's all he care about right now. That's why he got Nick running the team. What's Nick's title? Hey, Nick be having that crazy title: principal assistant to the governor of the board of directors, CEO/student.
Man,
you ever seen this nigga title, bro?
Put Nick on the podium.
I can't believe, bro. I really. We had a championship executive and he gone, bro.
They ain't want to do it his way, man. They ain't want to do it his way, man.
They told Travis he don't know what he doing, bro. That's what they said. Like, look, Travis, you don't know what you're doing. We got this under control. You know, my son took a few classes online. You know what I'm saying? He watched a few YouTube videos, and I'm quite confident.
I think he got it down.
Yeah, I think he got
it down, Travis. We're no longer in need of your services.
Exactly. Like, Travis, you seen that roster he built on 2K? You seen that roster?
Exactly. Yeah.
He's showing me something.
He beat the Hawks on 2K.
Exactly. Now, he managed to win the championship 4 times in a row. You know,
and you haven't done that shit not one time, Travis. Right. Not one time. So I'm sitting here. I gotta ask myself, who's better for this job? Like,
look,
that's crazy. He had a championship executive, and now he gone. Hey, Ticket said his son went to DeVry.
He said something to the front. I'm doing like that.
Sitting on your couch.
He said, that's hilarious. He went to DeVry.
Sitting on your couch, man. You don't know what to do.
You're doing nothing. Get your ass up.
Please do.
Get your ass up and do something with your life. I remember no commercial.
Like, for real, Tony. Like, what was you doing, man? And then it sucks, though. It's like, literally, like you said, it just says a Hawks franchise, bro. We did that twice, dog.
Bro, that shit wild, bro. I'm telling you, man, when you go back and you just start looking at the stupid shit that has happened with it, bro, name me another organization where the owner set up his own GM to get fired. Why you even, bro? You one of the owners of the team. Why you recording your own GM, bro?
Bro, like the amount of stuff that the Hawks have done, like, to mishandle this franchise, it is amazing that we've had as many playoff appearances that we've had in these 2000s, bro. Like, you see how the Kings just went 20-something years or whatever without the playoffs, bro. You look at all the dumb decisions we have made. That should have been the Hawks, like, easily should have been the Hawks.
We made some horrible, but and you factor in our drafting from 2000 to goddamn 2010.
See where y'all headed now. I'm gonna go heat up some food. y'all finna go down memory lane like y'all do.
No, man, I'm trying not to. I'm just saying, man, that joint's sad though. It really is, bro. It's just heartbreaking. But I mean, it's good though at the same time that we managed to do decent, because as a franchise we should have been worse off, bro. Not taking all that stuff. We should have been a lot worse, bro. The moves that we've done and not done, we should have been way worse off. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just surprised.
I mean, the homeboy right there in the chat, the homeboy Smithy, He said it shows we still have some. You right, bro? We
Exactly.
we have had
You're right.
talent,
We still
bro.
have some talent.
Bro, think about it. We've had what's my guy name? We drafted Jason Terry. Okay, we could have built something with Terry. We had snap. I got that ATL finest up in here.
I don't know if you remember though, Demond, but they had what up, YQ? They had did a playoff guarantee back then though.
What's up, Mike?
I said they had guaranteed the playoffs back then when we had JT, Sharif, and Glenn Robinson. They guaranteed the playoffs, and we didn't make it though, but they guaranteed it.
What's good, YQ?
Man, what y'all got going on?
Ain't shit. What you
What's going on with y'all?
You just getting off work?
Hell nah, I'm locked in here. I'm still in here.
Oh, you still at work?
That's what I feel. I'm in the aquarium.
You where?
He at the aquarium. I see the G on him. I see the G.
Oh,
he
yeah,
at the aquarium.
Georgia aquarium. I mean.
Yeah.
That ATL right there, boy.
Hey man, y'all come down here and get some of these water.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm gonna come on my birthday.
All right, they on it free.
I know that's why I said I'm gonna come on my birthday. come to
it's free on your birthday.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, free on your birthday.
Say, you just go by yourself, so you ain't gotta pay for nothing. But it still takes away. You want an aquarium? What them hold about what? About what? I shoot. I don't forgot how much them tickets are.
About 75.
Yeah, I'm about to say when you take a family of 5, it run up.
That's why we only go on our birthday.
That's why I said that.
Wait. How much it cost to go to aquarium?
About 75 at least.
I mean, Georgia
per
aquarium
person.
shit though.
Yeah.
We ain't got no whack ass aquarium.
Wait, $75 per person?
Nah, this shit. Yeah.
$75 per person.
Yeah.
Shit. It'll be more than fishing that water naked. Shit.
He's
$75.
That's why, as a family, but you got to go on somebody's birthday. We saving at least one ticket.
I'm saying.
Hey, Mike, Six Flags the same way. Shoot.
Hey, boy, I ain't been
Six Flags and all that.
since. When you from here, man, you like, boy, y'all
we don't go to Six Flags so many times.
That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
going to Six Flags during them drought years, man. I'm straight on Six Flags. I'm sorry. I've never been out there sweating.
Hey, man, you done did all them rides too many times.
Hey,
man.
you feel me? You get somebody from out of town, they talk about let's ride the Ninja. I'd be like, you don't want this, man. You don't want to do that. You're gonna be mad at me the rest of the day.
What y'all discussing though?
Oh man, just
hey, the man, what y'all discussing?
The man's upset
the
about
season.
not doing nothing.
I'm depressed once again.
They got rid of John.
Yeah,
we
gone,
up.
bro.
Exactly. We up, man. We up. It's
Look at that, man. Look at that. Hey, I don't want to hear that slander.
I'm not slandering him. He just didn't fit the team no more, Damon. It's okay. He ain't fit the team no more. They should have been.
I fuck with John.
They should have traded him.
I think John gonna throw out this year though. I ain't gonna lie.
He had to go.
I think he gonna do like Kevin did.
Yeah, Kevin played tough over there to the playoffs. Then he fell off the bridge in the playoff. I don't know what the fuck happened over that.
So Demond, what you were saying that you expected from Hunter? You said you expected Hunter to give us how many points a game?
I think he should already been averaging 20 points a night.
So so throughout the season, we're gonna be watching that with JC out the way.
Well, it ain't coming, bro. It ain't coming.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna be watching it, man. But
it ain't coming. That's why when it was like Hunter in the I thought we were getting Siakam, and they was like Hunter up out of here. I was like, hell yeah, get him up out of here. He ain't giving us nothing. Listen, I told people what I think of Hunter. I think his knees would never be healed. I think what you see is what you get. That's why you don't see him attacking the basket. He rarely finishes at the rim because he don't even go there.
Okay. Let's step away from that. We talk. let me ask you this: what do you think the league thinks of Hunter? We know what we think. What do you think the impression of Hunter is from the league?
They think he's a backup wing.
underachiever. As a 12th
They
round
think
pick.
he's a backup wing.
Bro, hey, solution. They tried to move him. They were trying to move him
They
around the
think
draft
he's a-
time. They couldn't
There
get
is,
nothing.
man,
Bro, we couldn't even
I
get.
want
They
you
tried
to-
to move him to Indiana for that
man,
7th
hey,
pick.
solution. Name
Indiana
me a
said, hell
team.
no.
There's only, okay, I can only think of one team that would take DeAndre Hunter to be their starting small forward right now. One team. One team in the entire
Okay, so
league.
that where did we draft him at? What's
Four.
4. Hey, to make it worse, actually, we traded up to get him.
Yeah.
The Cavs
We gave up
would
that
love DeAndre Hunter. Nobody else wants his ass.
Yeah, because Okoro, he's a one-trick pony. That's why.
Yeah, he can't shoot.
Yeah, he just a defensive player.
Finisher. You got to add Doris Burke, and you got to add Matt to that list.
Nobody care about what Doris Burke does.
Add Matt.
Doris Burke still remember that one game where the Hawks played the Nets and DeAndre locked up Kyrie like 2 weeks before his knee fell off a bone, like a nicely grilled turkey leg.
Okay, so I want to ask everybody in the panel. This is something we ain't discussed, right? So we know it's gonna happen. We know what if Capella goes down with an injury this year. What the fuck we gonna do?
You got Bruno Fernando, man.
Bruno and my pops call him Bruno San Martino.
You got Fernando, man.
And double O.
Hey, they traded for, you know what's so
30
funny
minutes,
about Fernando,
30 minutes.
man?
Oh, baby. We 5 out all
Hey,
season.
we drafted Fernando, right?
Then
He
you
don't
got
do
Mo.
shit here, okay? He go to Houston, right? Has his best game against who? Us.
The Hawks.
And then we trade for this nigga. And then people was acting like Bruno was like this all improved player. I was like, bro, this dude was gonna sit on the bench. He not that good. Guess where he been at? On the bench.
On the bench.
I don't think
this year too.
I don't think he a Quinn type player either.
I think
Dre is?
I think
He ain't got that hot DNA.
What you say, YQ?
He ain't got that hot DNA.
Hey man, out of all the
Hey Mike, I might have to hire you, bro. I might have to get some Hawk DNA shirts made, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, might need to do
I might
that.
have to put an order in for about 4 shirts, man, so I can wear a Hawks DNA, bro.
I'm still somebody need to actually ask Landry that. Ain't nobody asked that, man. What is that?
They did ask him.
Different answer every time. It's always gonna be whatever he feel like it is that day.
Oh Lord.
Hey, no, but hey,
he ain't get no real answer, man.
Hey man, the discussion that Demond, you and Mike were having about the history of the Hawks, I'm just very like down about this team because like, bro, like they never go after a cent. They never, out of all this, going back to Dominique, bro. Like they never believe in building around a center. Like every team, if you think about every team that really got serious about winning a chip, what they do? They go out and get a good, prolific center. Look how much
you don't think
look how much the Kings improved when they got Sabonis this past season. What did the Lakers do when they got AD? Right? Who else building around the center? I mean, every team got a good. This team never builds around the center. We want to keep drafting forwards, guards. When would they go out and get a center and build around them, bro?
What about?
And then we go out and get.
Then
what about
who? Abdul Rahim. He didn't play center. What he's playing?
Didn't play.
Reef was a 4.
Yeah, Mutombo.
What? Mutombo,
the closest thing. Yeah.
What about John Concat?
Oh, that boy. Oh.
What about Concat?
Oh, talk Blair Rasmussen.
What about? I'm just thinking about the center he had, man.
You trying to make him mad.
What about Al Horford?
Hey, Horford complaining about being the center the whole time. Horford complained the whole time.
But we ain't build. Did we build around Horford?
No.
Horford wasn't supposed to be built around. Horford was a block.
Hey, hold up, Solution. Hold up.
No.
Did we go get Dwight Howard?
When he was washed up. And when Dwight Howard at now? Playing in some Chinese.
Taiwan. I'll be a
I don't know. He might be in Golden State. I think Golden State said it's gonna work him out.
Man, fuck that. Them boys went and got Usman Garuba, who's supposed to be the Hawks backup center, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Center. Usman is a wing player.
Our name is always in the talk. Same thing with Siakam. Oh, Hawks. No. Same thing with Sabonis. Same thing with Hawks are always in the talk, but they never make a deal, bro. They never do.
They made a deal. They went and got DeJounte Murray because that's what Trey wanted. So they bent over backwards for that shit.
That's my point I'm making, bro. They'll do everything for a backcourt, but don't focus on the front court. Then what they do? They ship out JC. You draft JC out of Wake Forest, and he ain't even here. I'm like, bro, like this shit stupid, bro. This shit dumb, bro.
It's all right, bro. We got Jalen Johnson and Onyeka Okongwu coming to save you real soon.
Don't worry.
Save you real soon, Solution.
I just gotta be patient, man. For my God gonna lead us to a championship.
You right. Quinn Snyder.
Mo G.
I'm on my way.
No motherfucking G, dog. I'm waiting for Mo G. That's all I'm waiting for, man. Mo G.
OG what?
When he take this starting job as our starting power forward, that's what he's about to do.
You said who?
Mo G.
Oh, I thought you meant OG Anunoby. Never mind. Facts. Sure. You right. Trey, AJ, Jalen, Mo G, and Double O. That's your path to success.
Mo fucking G, man.
Mo G. Cool Mo G.
Once we get Mo G on up to speed, it's a wrap. That's that 2 years.
Like you said, we got Giannis at home.
Yeah, he just got hit the weights. We got lightweight Giannis.
House, every time they want to go get a center, they go overseas.
Hey, don't sleep on Zaza.
Don't sleep on goddamn. Hey, don't sleep on
Hey, Damon.
What up, YQ? Can you hear me? YQ. Can he hear us?
Hey, Damon.
Yo. What's up, YQ?
What that boy mad at?
Bullshitting.
Nah, he going in and out. But I said, what that boy? Yeah.
He's somewhere
right
pushing
now.
You can hear me?
Propaganda.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said, what that boy mad at?
Somewhere pushing DeAndre Hunter propaganda. Selling DeAndre Hunter t-shirts.
Okay. Man, that nigga was crazy the other day on the channel.
Oh, Matt.
Hell yeah.
Matt,
He got down, but he love Quinn Snyder.
Ferragamo on my waist like I'm Quinn Snyder. What you talking about?
Quinn better bring some goddamn
Man,
Louis luggage. That's what he better bring. He better bring some Louis.
Hell
That's what he
yeah.
better be bringing.
The Louis is already here.
You better be bringing some Louis.
JJ, AJ, and Moji are here.
And not no damn Target. I want some Louis shit up in here.
They got knockoff Louis at Target.
Not no Skims.
It look like VL.
Who you talking about?
Yeah, not LV.
Shit. You better bring some Louis.
And they got Kyle Korver in the front office, don't they?
Yeah, assistant. Yeah. That's why they got Quinn Snyder. That's his boy.
Got Kyle Korver backdoor Landry and shit going to get Quinn.
Yep.
That was it's a collaborative effort. Come on.
Hey, these niggas up there, our front office a bunch of snakes, bro. They be backdooring each other.
Hey,
I never seen no front office like this, bro.
This is like an episode of Burn Up. Hey, I called Quinn while he was on vacation. Got him the job.
But you ever notice, like, when reports come out, the front office they never all agree on something. It's always one wanted one person, somebody else wanted somebody else. Like, they never on the same sheet of music, bro. Ever.
Never.
But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Let me get my ass back to work, man, before I be unemployed.
All right, bro.
Can't have it.
All right,
I
good
said,
show,
yeah,
man.
it's time
I
to work,
appreciate
man.
it.
I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all hit that like
Safe.
button on your way up out of here for your homeboys, man. We up
You
out
got
of
it.
here, and I'll catch y'all
All
later,
right,
guys.
bro.
Peace.
All right, hold it down, but.
All right. All right.